Like, would you date an average guy?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah,
Let's
for
say
sure.
he's got an averagely nice personality and he's pleasant.
Okay, if you're all average all across the board, probably not, no. You need something to stand out. If you're gonna be
Why?
average and why? Because who wants to date,
Aren't you average?
I guess everybody's average, but when you're trying to present yourself to somebody...
You know what? You've actually just made the case for female hypergamy. You're, in my estimation, you strike me as a fairly average woman. I'm not saying that to be insulting, yet you need a guy to set himself apart, to be more than just average.
I don't.
You just said it.
This is exactly why men are walking away from this type of woman. The games, the entitlement, the lack of respect. It's a dead end every single time. Guys are finally realizing their energy is better invested elsewhere, not wasted on people who only drain and demand. Better to stock up on hobbies, peace of mind, and yeah, even cat food. Because the path these women are on only leads one way: bitter, lonely, and miserable. Choices have consequences, and they're about to learn that lesson the hardest way possible.
These are two things that men want that women do not understand. One is that they want reciprocation. And it's not that hard, ladies. Text him first sometimes. Ask him how his day went. Ask him what went wrong. Love him with as few conditions as possible. And just be patient with him. The fact is that most men have experienced relationship after relationship with unbalanced efforts. It's been primarily him putting forth efforts without reciprocation. And then he's been burned and he's not doing that again. 2, he wants you to understand that he will never be perfect. At some point, he will be inconsistent. Sometimes he will be impatient. Sometimes it will be hard for him to handle your mood swings. He just needs to be able to have a bad day or even just a bad moment without it blowing up everything. Because he wants you to be steady in your love for him and to realize that that bad moment, that bad day does not redefine him. That it's actually everything else that he's done right that should define him.
Definitely foreign territory for today's women. The very idea that any of this even needs to be explained shows just how deep the self-centeredness and entitlement runs. Men deserve the same love and care women constantly demand, yet we rarely get it. The imbalance is glaring. Respect and affection shouldn't be a one-way street.
Men don't need women, women need men. Men could survive without women. If all the women disappeared tomorrow, men would be fine outside of reproduction. Women need men. If tomorrow they made artificial wombs, what would they need a woman for? Who's a better companion, men or women? So men built the world. All the hard jobs are done by men. If men disappeared tomorrow, society would collapse. Men built the world that we complain about.
Arguably, one of the driving forces for men doing what they do is women.
Is women.
I think men
Companionship.
built this world for women.
What I'm saying is men could survive without
we
women.
could.
Because men can be alone, women can't. Women are social beings. We need attention, and men don't. You don't see women going out to the woods and just roughing it. That's a man thing. Who's camping and fishing? It's not us.
Facts. The peace and silence of being alone is unmatched. He basically labeled her a hoe with politeness. Zero accountability. She tried blaming her own promiscuity on men not locking her down sooner. Women ask, why won't men marry us young? Yet the same women sneer, I won't date a guy with Applebee's money, right after he covered dinner.
For over 40 years, women have told men to leave them alone. Don't approach me, you creep, they would all say. And it turns out if you keep telling men to stay away from you, they will. Modern women are going on TikTok to whine about men not approaching them. Back in the day, it was simple. A guy saw a pretty woman, walked up to her and said hi. Of course, women called that predatory and patriarchy, and now everything's messed up. Men not approaching women anymore.
For years, women demanded space, and men finally gave it to them. Now guys aren't chasing, pleading, or bending over backwards. They're locked in on careers, fitness, passions, and peace of mind. Today's men aren't desperate for female approval anymore. And the truth is clear. Life is calmer, happier, and more rewarding when they choose themselves first, instead of begging for validation that was never truly reciprocated.
Men are providers, so go do that job, go learn a trade, go do something.
Well, you said that that's all they're good for.
Yeah.
And what are you good for?
A lot of things.
Like?
I'm funny. I'm smart.
You haven't demonstrated that yet.
Okay, well, that's your
neither of
opinion.
those speaks
I'm a
of either
musician. I
funny or smart.
dance.
You
The
dance?
the list goes on and on.
What a great quality. You can dance. What do you bring to the table, though?
What do I bring to the table?
Yeah.
I'm smart. I'm funny. I'm attractive. I have talent.
I don't know
Serenaded.
if men are so useless that their only job is to be providing for you. It sounds like you're just a typified eater. Like, I don't know what you're really bringing to the table. You're just kind of consuming resources, right?
I
To
mean,
help
if you want to
assist with
hear
building of-
the answer that I could be domesticated and I can cook and clean and do all that, I can.
No, that's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is what of value are you bringing to society?
By being me.
By
I don't
being
know.
you. I'm enough.
I am enough.
Okay.
So basically, she said, I'm arrogant, I'm useless, I'm entitled, I'm boring. She brings bills to the table.
As a woman in her 30s who's been in New York for 10 years, it's really hard to watch toxic men continuously date younger and younger. Why do they do that?
What about love is love? What about why do you care? What about all those things? I think they're stupid concepts, but she's the exact type of person who would say that shit. It all goes out the window when they don't agree. Yes, you're 30 and you're single and you're angry that the men your age are looking past you and are looking to date younger women. I'm sorry, but this is the world we live in.
Men choosing younger partners isn't toxic, it's practical. Younger women usually bring fewer complications, less entitlement, and a softer, more feminine energy. By contrast, many women in their 30s carry bitterness, inflated demands, and the pressure of time. Men don't exist to fix your past mistakes. They'll simply choose what adds value to their lives. Dating is a marketplace, and outcomes are set by choices, not emotional outrage.
The most frustrating thing about men is the fact that they refuse to acknowledge when they are being flirted with. We'll go, you're so handsome. And they just go... They look so confused to the point where you're like, they obviously want nothing to do with me. That's okay. Won't do that again. And later you find out they liked you the whole time. So, what?
Men are finished with puzzles. Mixed signals and cryptic hints don't fly anymore. If you're interested, speak plainly. If not, don't complain when he walks. Today's men won't decode games. They want clarity, or they'll move forward without hesitation.
We told men to step back, sit down, and be quiet. And now we wonder where all the good men went. Newsflash, they did exactly what a whole lot of women and angry feminists asked them to do. We confused toxic masculinity with masculinity itself. And now good men are standing down, afraid to lead, simply because they prefer to keep their peace.
Women have no grounds to complain. This is the world they demanded. Years of shaming men into silence produced men who simply stopped caring. You can't tear down masculinity, reject men, then whine when they withdraw. This isn't misfortune, it's payback. The outcome is theirs to own. Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit that join button and become a member. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if it hit home. Drop your stories and thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. See you tomorrow.